you in the mafia?
Am I in the what?
Whatever you want to call it. Organized crime.
That's total crap. Who told you that?
Dad, I've lived in the house all my life. I've seen police come with warrants. I've seen you going out at 3 in the mornings.
I'm in the waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive. And you're the last person I would want to perpetuate it.
Fine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I started on YouTube in August of 2022 to cover the first season of House of the Dragon. This past year has been an interesting journey. One thing I quickly learned is that YouTube is a family. No, not like that. This type of family. The rules here and the way things operate all depend upon the boss. The problem is, though, you don't always know what they're thinking. The YouTube algorithm is as mysterious as the workings of Tony Soprano's mind. One day, you can be hugely successful, and then a little later, you do something very similar, and you're on the outside looking in. And this applies not just to getting recognized and rewarded, but even worse when it comes to getting punished. You're under the gun all the time. You step out of line, and you could get whacked. Sometimes you might not have even done anything wrong, and well, because of a misunderstanding, you could still get whacked. There are channels that have simply discussed something terrible going on in the news, and the YouTube filters in place have taken it as them actually advocating those things, and they've gotten suspended because of it. Sounds crazy if you don't have a channel, but yeah, it's happened. There are even words that can trigger demonetization. Some channels have become so cautious that they even step around commonly used words and say something like, Tony Soprano unalived many people. It sounds silly, but it's similar to the Sopranos using different words for money.
How about a winner this time?
I'll do the best I can.
How much is he into us for?
About $45 is a CD.
King of Hearts.
I haven't gotten to that point, being extra careful with my wording. And that's because so far I haven't had any problems there. But like with anything, you only have to get burned once. When you join the family, one of the goals of most is to get made, or in YouTube lingo, monetized. Last year when I started, the benchmarks were 4,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subscribers. Some people say the viewing hours are the most difficult to reach, but I hit that mark first. Now this year, the standards have been dropped a lot to only 500 subscribers.
They make anybody and everybody over there. And the way that they do it, guys don't get their finger pricked. There's no sword and gun on the table.
Phil.
No, Al. Either it has meaning or no meaning.
Well, even if getting made now doesn't have the same meaning as it did before, it still means you're in line to get paid by YouTube. And that's a complex mathematical equation that no one understands. The boss gets a 45% cut. This is based on the ad revenue and the views from your video. You can have the same amount of views one day and get paid less than the same amount on another. And there have been times where the views seem to get a bit off and skewed. But hey, we're not going to question the boss. Besides, we're not going to get any answers. Only those that have been around a while and risen up through the ranks are going to have his ear. And we're certainly not going to suggest he's cheating us.
Look, Tony, I don't want to...
You don't want to what? You don't want to what? This fucking guy, huh? Fucking Philadelphia lawyer.
Now keep in mind, you don't get involved in this thing of ours if you think you're just going to jump in here and become an instant sensation.
What makes you think you're so special?
And you're definitely never going to beat the boss.
Rat.
Oh, God. What's the matter? You're not wearing one tonight?
Nah, he didn't have time to put on anything decent.
God.
But don't get me wrong here. This isn't to say you can't make it, become a big earner, and you can rise through the ranks from soldier to capo and beyond. But you gotta be yourself. Cover what interests you, and not just what you think is the latest trend. People can see it when you're not acting yourself, so don't even think about it. And another thing is, don't think this is gonna be a piece of cake. It's only the boss who can just roll out of bed. You can't just turn on the microphone for 20 minutes and you're done. It's a lot of work. Preparation and editing eats up a lot of time. so only you can figure out how all of this is going to fit into your life and how often you can do videos. And if you don't enjoy it, you won't last long. I'm lucky. I actually like most of the editing stuff that can be so time consuming. And that's something everyone has a different level of comfort with, so it could take a considerable amount of effort. You're going to make mistakes too, stuff that will really annoy you. You'll second guess choices you made and what videos to do and when, and you'll get frustrated at times. But you learn, you survive, and you move on. That's the way it is in this thing of ours. So you think you got what it takes to move up the ranks, get made, and build a YouTube channel? I don't see why not. The boss always needs new soldiers, and a 45% cut goes a long way, particularly when the family continues to grow. So come on in and join this thing of ours. And remember, you have nothing really to worry about because
There's no mafia.
if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and make sure you listen to Caraxes and subscribe. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you soon.